dark room alone. Wishing, hoping for you to call my phone. Silence, darkness all around me. Black, the fear of losing you is gonna make me crack. Give me a chance to miss you, you said 1,000 days ago. It seems like that missing me is not predominant for you and your new boss. Wanting to be released, pain. Longing, yearning for a whole heart again. Drowning, suffocating in a sea so deep. Imprisoning, torturing me in your dark heat. Give me a chance to miss you, you said 1,000 days ago. It seems like that missing me is not predominant for you and your new boss. Let me live, set me free, stop killing me. Let me live, set me free, stop killing me. Give me a chance to miss you, you said 1,000 days ago. It seems like that missing me is not predominant for you and your new boss.
Hey, what the hell do you want me to do? Hey, does it look like I'm static to you? You might look twice, cause I'm moving. Okay, you see that I can walk, which is good, but still you're trying to make me talk like you would. Your intention's nice, you're improving. For all you know, you're doing fine. But I guess it shows that even jewelry that's fake do shine. So shut your mouth now, big boy. I'm just myself, not your toy. It's in my nature to be changing. Now is it so hard to see? You cannot make me to be someone who never will be changing. So what the hell do you want me to say? Another halting rhyme, another cliche. You might be right this one time. You take for granted I'm your servant subdued. It doesn't make sense to me but to you. So here's one last ride, makeshift rhyme. For all you know, I'm just a fool, but I guess that shows. You cannot judge a dog just by its drool. So shut your mouth now, big boy. I'm just myself, not your toy. It's in my nature to be changing. Now is it so hard to see? You cannot make me to be someone who never will be changing. Cause I change with time, and that's not a crime. Someone like you cannot derange me. Yeah, I change with time, and that's not a crime. It's in my nature to be changing.
She's a pretty girl, she's always falling down, and I think I just fell in love with her, but she won't ever remember. And I could always find her at the bottom of a plastic cup, drowning in drunk sincerity, sad and lonely girl. Quit crying your eyes out, quit crying your eyes out, and baby come on, isn't there something familiar about me? The past is only the future with the lights on. Quit crying your eyes out, baby. And she said, I think we're running out of alcohol tonight. I hate this fucking town, and all my best friends will be the death of me, but they won't ever remember. So please take me far away before I melt into the ground, and all my words get used against me. You sad and lonely girl, quit crying your eyes out, quit crying your eyes out, and baby come on, isn't there something familiar about me? The past is only the future with the lights on. Quit crying your eyes out, baby. Quit crying your eyes out, quit crying your eyes out, and baby come on, isn't there something familiar about me? The past is only the future with the lights on. Quit crying your eyes out, isn't there something familiar about me? Quit crying your eyes out, the past is only the future with the lights on. Quit crying your eyes out, baby.
Hey, and thanks for checking out this week's cover of Baby Come On by Plus 44.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and please let us know about any future cover suggestions in the comments section below.
Take the bike out for a ride, cruising through a land so wide. I leave it all behind, your world and my hauntings. They can't bring salvation, cold nights alone and waiting. Is there absolution anywhere in God's garden?
Take the bike out for a ride, cruising through a land so wide. I leave it all behind, your world and my hauntings. They can't bring salvation, cold nights alone and waiting. Is there absolution anywhere in God's garden?
It's my quandary, my own problem. Will never give up, never cave in. No white flags, no surrender. My middle finger for all board members.
It's my quandary, my own problem. We'll never give up, never cave in. No white flags, no surrender. My middle finger for all board members. Burdens are for me to carry, won't share them with anyone. Not with you, my love, and not with these lines.
I see the temptations here and everywhere I am going. I must be strong, give me the strength to deny them. It's my quandary, my own problem.
We'll never give up, never cave in.
No white flags, no surrender. My middle finger for all board members.
It's my quandary, my own problem. We'll never give up, never cave in. No white flags, no surrender. My middle finger for all board members. I don't need anyone in times like these. Love is a withering flower.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. How are you doing? Hopefully, you had a great weekend. Hopefully, you had a better weekend than I had because I was sick all weekend, and that was some kind of strange kind of bug going on there, man. Fever and yeah, man, yeah, not good. I was supposed to have friends over to watch the quarterfinal Germany was Italy of the under 21 tournament. Man, had to cancel that because of me being sick there. Yeah, damn it. Now I have to eat a lot of barbecued food for the next few days here because yeah, I got food for 5 people. It has to be eaten. All right, so yeah, we're waiting on Minerva. We're waiting on Minerva. Hopefully he's fine. What you're seeing here right now is, of course, MLB. We are in the closing weeks here for our league here. We are September 22nd, so I think we have games in October. Yeah, I'll have one series in October. Yeah, we're playing. We right now have 32 teams here in this league. We will have 34 after next year, and Kamish wants it to be at 36 at some point. So I have basically one team addition to every division. So we have with the all the normal teams, but we do also have the Portland Stags and the Montreal Expos are back. In addition to all the normal teams. Yeah, the Blue Jays are they're a perennial team here. They're yeah one of the best teams in the American League basically every year. Very good manager, and they have been very good. Yeah, they have been very good. Good mixture of some power guys, some very good pitching. But Kyler Murray and Bracamontes, they have been awesome here. Yeah. Yeah, I do pretty well against them, but yeah. So and you see they're basically on the top of everything. They're top 4 run scored, third in OPS, second in batting WAR, third in home runs. So that's pretty good. But they are also second in runs against and second in starters ERA, fifth in pitching WAR, third in strikeouts, and second in defensive efficiency and third in zone rating. So they have the hitting, they have the pitching, and they have the defense. So yeah, they're gonna be good for a long, long time. And we got Minerva calling in. Hello?
I don't know if this is good quality or not.
No, it's not. But yeah.
Ah, shit. I don't know how to fix this.
You're you calling from your phone again?
No. I'm actually on my computer.
What are you
I should
doing?
have I should have asked you this before you started streaming.
That would be nice.
I'm plugging my headphones into my computer, and I'm trying to get the microphone on the headset to work on the computer.
Oh, that's easy.
It's not letting me. I don't know what to do.
You go to do you have Windows 11 or Windows 10?
10.
Okay. Go to type in Control Panel.
Or just go to Control Panel.
Well, you can do that too. See, the thing is, I'm not sure what's 11 and what's 10.
Go on, I'm with the control panel.
Go to sound.
Sound.
Go to recording.
Recording.
So, and you should have your microphone there.
It only has the microphone from the webcam.
You didn't. You plugged the microphone in from your headset.
Yeah. I plugged it into the computer, and I can hear everything out of the headset.
Hmm.
And the only disabled device is the Realtek Audio Stereo Mix.
That's interesting.
Do you know what the 6 colors on the back of the computer mean?
The 6 colors of what?
When I plug in my audio, there's 6 colors. There's pink, green,
Yeah.
purple, black, blue. So I plug in my microphone, my headset into one of those.
Yeah. You have to put in the colors. Sound card. So you have to put in. Usually the mic should be the pink one.
The light pink one or the dark pink one?
The light pink one.
The light pink one. Okay, give me a second. The light pink one.
Hey, pop stars, how you doing? So Minerva is now completely gone. We destroyed his computer. You don't know much about Beyond the Blue Jays? Well, we're talking about the Blue Jays too. Where's Minerva? Oh, now his headset is disabled. Yeah, should have done that beforehand. Well, well, well. Yeah, this is the Blue Jays here. This is actually my team here, which had a very tough time this year. Uh, we had a tough time, yeah. We were so we were okay pitching wise, fifth in runs against, fifth in starters ERA, fifth in bullpen ERA. So that was all okay. Defensively, we were seventh. That's also okay. But yeah, the problem was we didn't score runs. We just did not score runs. We had the eighth batting war, so that's actually not bad. Seventh home runs, that's not bad. We were sixth in stolen bases, and eighth in base running. But yeah, we just did not score runs. Didn't yeah, that was a problem. We had basically 3 guys doing well with Pearson, Giles, and Smith there, but that was it. Oh well. So it's but let's get going here. By the way, this is of course since he is supposed to be here, but is not. This is of course Minerva. We're about the same here as I think you can see this here. I'm 68 wins, 69 wins. Minerva has 68 wins. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, we're definitely out of the playoffs this year, which is kind of expected from a. Oh, I have to close something else. They're starting the rain. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I still had my bathroom and my bathroom window and my bedroom window still wide open and just starting to rain here. So yeah, I had to close that in a second. So yeah, Minerva very much more balanced with the home runs here. You can see that his FIP is actually first. Runs against fourth, stars ERA fourth, FIP first there, defensive efficiency fifth, zone rating. He has the same problem as me though. He doesn't score runs. So very, very similar. Hello.
Hang on me, why don't you?
I can hear you.
That's not what I said, but okay, moving on.
You're very low volume, but yeah.
I didn't change anything.
What
You're
can I
low
say?
volume. You probably muted me.
I no, of course I haven't muted you.
You hung up on me.
Yeah, I did because there wasn't any. You didn't fix it, and I wanted you to give the time to fix it before, and then call again before you not put you pressure on you, my friend.
Sure. Hey, look, Parchy's in chat. He's from the Bowl League.
Yes.
He is the GM of the Toronto Sixes.
Well, the big favorite, I know. The big favorite to win it all. Yeah, this is Minerva, of course. He's the Chicago Blackhawks one.
Of course, I'm happy they won.
So, yeah.
Look at you all light up and fancy. Did you get a new camera?
No, I got a new light.
You got a new light. Oh. Praise the D block.
No, I got I still have the old photo lights here, but yeah, after I got my bill from the electric company, I thought, nah, I have to switch to LED. I have to switch to LED.
Have to.
Well, yeah, because yeah, it's a lot less. Not what was it called? Efficient on the energy efficient. Shave it first, yeah.
God dang it, boiled egg.
Yeah, I really blame you, boiled egg, that I had a first round exit there.
In the Bowl League playoffs, dude, you played the Nordiques. They kicked your ass.
Yeah, and I blame Egg.
And now he's taking. Now they're taking on the River Lions. It's a battle of Canada there.
No, it has something to do. That stupid rule that the backup goalie has to play 12 games. What kind of stupid rule is that? That completely threw off. That Richter was totally hot, and after those 12 games, Richter was ice cold.
Why are you looking at my EMLB team?
Because I was showing partially our teams.
Uh, don't worry, Pop. I'm sure you'll get trades from other teams without me.
What kind of stupid rule is that?
It's a rule, D-Block. Follow the damn rule. Hey, don't complain about your goalies when I have Cottle is one of the worst goalies in the league, and yet he's carrying us.
And my injuries. Gosh dang it.
Oh, you are, Pop? That's cool. He's gonna kill it for you.
So what?
You care about realism, don't you, D-Block?
No. If it's the
Yes,
rule,
you do.
if it's the real rule, okay. But if it's not the real rule, fuck it.
Come on, it's 5,000
Fuck it.
in the left cheek, not the right cheek, the left cheek.
Okay. Where's the difference?
It's, one's hairier apparently, according to Boiled Egg.
So bitter.
But do you think I have a chance against the team I'm facing? I forget how to pronounce them. It's 1-1 right now.
Ho
Did
Chi
you vote
Minh.
for me, D-Block?
It's Ho Chi Minh.
Did you vote? Did you vote for me or them?
I didn't. I was bitter. Of course, I would have voted for you. You don't know Ho Chi Minh?
No, I don't know what that is.
Americans.
Just have Forsberg get 2 overtime winning goals. That'll help.
Ho Chi Minh was the leader of the North Vietnamese resistance. That's the guy you went to war with?
Who's you? I didn't go to war.
Well, the U.S.
Let's just talk about the weather.
What's Ho Chi Minh? Yeah. Weather is green. Everything's fine.
I am not sheltered, Boiled Egg. You're the one that's sheltered, you old ass man.
Old ass man. Oh boy. This is starting off to be a very, very nice Monday.
You love Mondays, D-Block.
I do. The stores are back open.
God dang it, Boiled Egg. You know exactly what I was doing. I was thinking about it.
That's not true, pop stars.
I'm not going to spoil anything, but what you told me, maybe it's true, D-Block. She's cutting a lot of weight off that team.
Well, let's see what happens with
no idea.
Let's see what happens with the expansion draft and all that.
That's next year?
Oh, that's next year? Yeah, next
I'm
season.
saying that's
this off season.
He hasn't even announced the expansion teams yet.
He said he will announce it in the World Series.
I don't care.
Well, I know
I
know at least it's not Mexico City.
Can we go back to 30 teams?
No, why?
Because I don't like the expansion.
Why not?
Because I told you, D-Block, that first year of expansion was horrible. I ended up being in the same division as the Angels, the Astros, and the Rangers. Didn't have a chance to face them. Why'd you get all quiet?
Because I'm checking what the rules were actually. The protection list. What that was. That's a good question.
I'm not back yet. How did you get back early, Parchy? I'm not even back from the ads yet. Yay! I've won Game 5 of Round 3. Let's go. Just that good. Okay, Mr. Toronto Sixes, making a subtle jab at me there. I want it to be us in the Stanley Cup. I don't care. Hey, D-Block, I had a 4th inning, 9th inning walk-off to win that game. Oh, great, I just snorted. Boiled egg is probably going nuts now. Hello, John.
Okay, so hey John, how you doing? But actually, no, I don't think so. Well, there's always like the boiled egg thing. There was not the boiled egg, the ADOP. He was kind of like in and out.
Boiled egg thing there.
Well, but for Party, the protection is first of all, you can protect 15 players on your team, and also protected up players with less than 3 years of MLB experience. And if you have players with a Rule 5 or with the no trade clauses, they have to be in those 15 protected players.
Is that true?
Yeah.
I will let the 2 expansion teams have Judge Dozier.
Yeah. Hey, Machia Pet, how you doing?
Yay! I can get rid of dead weight on my team.
Yes, you can. That's the good thing. I don't know what your problem is.
I don't mind the 2 teams coming into the league. I mind the freaking divisions. Big difference.
You need to repeat me again, Pop Stars.
Guten Tag.
Why are you in an ad? Have turbo. Sub.
That's yeah, she is turbo.
No, Popstar isn't turbo.
Has Prime.
Just when you have Prime doesn't mean you have turbo. Yeah, that's yeah. Sorry, Michia Pat. That's actually not happening anymore. I have put that actually that yeah. I have to have right away. Normally it should be there's no for an hour for 57 minutes no commercial before the stream.
The newest card, John.
So Popstars, who do you need to protect? You can protect 15 players from your roster, but anybody with 3 years less of major league experience is safe anyhow. So any young players are basically protected. If they're in the arbitration mode, then you have to protect them. But you can only protect 15. And players who are Rule 5 picks or are um, have no trade clauses, they have to be included in those 15 safe spots. So that is, I do love the Rule 5 draft actually. Yeah, I do love the Rule 5 draft though. But this year I am very likely going to be abstain of that because I would have to choose one of those. I'll have to check. I have to check. I have to check that first if I can afford to have a Rule 5 pick this year.
I don't even remember who mine was last year.
Mark Mutt.
Oh yeah, we traded. And you won that trade easily.
Yeah, Mark Mutt was awesome for me. Even as a starter, he was awesome in the bullpen, and as a starter, even better. Your prospects are safe. Yeah, anything who does not have who is still in the minors is safe anyhow.
Yeah, that'd be really shitty if an expansion draft could take prospects away from your team.
That I mean, that was the rule in 1997. So I'm very sure that that's going to be the rule for uh, because I don't think they're. I mean, okay, it's FK and Kamish. Very likely that he will have a different rule somewhere there, but who knows? They
Let's just
sound
get to the
very
end of the
reasonable
season.
to me.
Let's just get to the end of the season first. We have a month left of game.
We don't. We are September 22nd.
Yeah, a month left of game, including the playoffs, Mister.
Oh,
I
okay.
knew what I said.
Okay.
Okay.
So what was Clubhouse Stars? 420 Clubhouse Stars. Greg Maddox. That's a good question. I would wait for. Is Greg Maddox 420? I thought he was 500.
Could be on his sale. He's 400 even.
He's 400 even. Do you have Beltran? Uh huh. So I personally still like Beltran a lot at center field. But yeah, the Maddox is pretty good. Ken Griffith Jr., so it doesn't matter. Yeah, Beltran can only play there. I think the next one would be the Sheffield for me. Yeah, if you have Ken Griffey Jr., you don't need Beltran there, but yeah. So Sheffield, that would be my Sheffield, Beltran, Sheffield, and then Medics. That would be my order. I know a lot of people like Yount. He would be an upgrade over Jackie. But I've also heard a lot of people that they're very disappointed in how this card played for them.
You heard that from? I don't see you in Discords.
From what?
I haven't. I haven't seen you in Discords. Where do you hear these things?
From sources?
Sources?
I can't be in Discord. I'm banned. You ding dong.
Ding dong.
Ding dong. How's that Sandberg? Nah. Naughty D block, yeah. Yeah, I really love that Sheffield. But I also can tell you that Beltron, I have that Beltron on my PCK team. That is so good. He is so good. But to be honest, I don't think you're making a mistake picking any of those. Okay, we were at the weather, so let's go over to the starting lineups for today. How you doing, Minerva?
I'm fine. Tired. Feet hurt.
Oh. We got Corbin and Trevor Rogers for Texas and Baltimore. Kind of wham matchup, huh?
You don't know that, pop stars.
Guess don't have any players I want. Yeah, you don't want that. You don't know that.
Yeah, you don't know that. You don't even know who the GMs are going to be.
Yet. Sure you do? You do?
You don't have any dead weight on your team that you can just get rid of by expansion?
You're so lucky, Minerva. Like, you could get your bad contracts.
I only have the one.
Yeah, I know.
I ain't getting rid of Chris Wilson. Hell no, not with his 36 saves. He almost has the most saves in the EMLB.
You're unloading $100 million in payroll? You know what? You know what's going to happen, pop stars, though, right? It's not that you are gonna be able to spend that for something else, but your owner is gonna sack that in, at least half of that.
Popstars told me that she wants to be competitive in 2 years. Okay, we'll see. Well, go ahead. Go ahead, D-Block.
No.
Go ahead. You want me to speak?
Yes.
Fine. Oh, so polite.
Yeah, I am.
Popstars is taking over a team that had some really bad contracts. No offense to the GM before A-Dub, but yeah, they were some pretty high-end contracts. Put it this way, that GM is now the GM of the Yankees. So
Yeah, he was treating the Orioles like they had Yankees money.
exactly. Yeah.
Just if I can show you what it looks with my team. I have one giant contract.
So do I.
It depends on what team you are, what kind of budget you have.
Oh gosh, John, you're gonna be so expensive.
So for me, if you look at my, I'm going to show you something that Minerva is, yeah.
I won't look.
So
I'll minimize the stream. Tell me when you're
I
done.
have this one giant contract here for a long, long time with 46 million. I do have one with about 20 million, but usually my contracts are in this range here, like 10 to 15 million for good pitching. And the rest, basically, I've tried to do with either under 10 or arbitration. Because, because I'm poor. I'm the Tampa Bay Rays. Yeah,
You're not poorer than most teams though.
I have the 22nd lowest budget.
Yeah, so you have more money than 10 other teams.
Okay,
D-Block,
I'm in the lower half.
I am 30th.
Yeah, because you suck.
Thanks. Love you too. Don't worry, I'm not dying.
Yeah, I actually loaded up some money this year. Here was with the Leclerc one. The next one is a 26 million. Yeah, I'm not gonna pull that team option there. Definitely not. And the Corbin Klaus one, yeah, that was 13 million. I wouldn't have think good thing that's running out there. And yeah.
Oh crap! I forgot I pulled that variant. I pulled an Nathan Eovaldi variant. Its L10 is 90,000.
Yeah, but baseball really has been. Baseball had a real downtime after the strike, and it took about like first the strike and then the steroids. So baseball was really down with the attendance and with the popularity and all that. And actually, it still is a little bit in a way, but it has been recovering for a long time now, and it's slowly creeping up to baseball to basketball again now. And since there are a lot more games to play there, hey, no, no questions, no questions allowed here.
Can I look yet or no?
Go ahead, pop stars.
Oh, I'm not supposed to look yet. Don't look. I didn't look. Let me know when I can look.
You can look.
Okay, I'm looking.
Luis, I'm a read. No, you can't look.
I'm not looking. I'm boosting variants. Go ahead. I'm not looking.
I'm in Baltimore. You can look. Your scout found that guy?
That was before. Well, that's recent.
And he's 6'4" with age 16?
I would make sure this kid gets watched like a hawk.
Yeah.
Watch him. Put him on a short list and watch him.
Oh, and you put him right into the rookie league. That's good.
Yeah, watch him. so you could watch his development.
Yes, yeah. He needs more
And when
stuff.
when we move to 26, you can change what you want him to develop in, get his stuff up ASAP.
Yeah.
I would be putting this kid in the off-season training program. I'd be putting this kid in.
We don't have the training program anymore since we
You know
have
what I meant. You know what I meant.
the development lab.
Thank you.
And he has adaptability, so that's a plus there, yeah.
Yeah, you get that stuff to about 50, 60, and he is an ace.
Yeah, he doesn't even need to be in the 50s, but if he gets like to mid 40s, yeah, somewhere between 45 and 50, if you get him there, he's going to be an ace.
That is a hell of a fine, Pop.
Yeah. I mean, my scouting accuracy is low.
Same here.
My
It
head
didn't change much. It didn't change much.
Yeah, but this is a gem, man. He'll be good.
It'll be really good.
I mean, yeah. I mean, the thing is, yeah, the stuff is a problem there, but everything else is so
He's
good.
16. If he can get his stuff by 40, 50 before he hits the majors, he should be beautiful.
Yeah. And I mean, he played 2 starts so far, and yeah, that was 1 earned run and 2 starts. Yeah, in 15 innings. Yeah, that's about what we could expect there. Yeah. Yeah, that's the problem here. The 4.8 Ks. That's a little low there, but yeah. Yeah, you should be happy about him. Dang, Scout.
How good is Pop Scout?
No idea. Legendary.
Legendary. No,
He's
she said
legendary. Legendary.
No.
Of course he is.
Guess what, guys? I got my very first level 4 variant. Woohoo!
There he was, Colin Robinson.
What?
Colin Robinson.
What?
The energy vampire.
Oh, screw you.
Again, Texas, Baltimore, Corbin Rogers, kind of meh. Matchup, isn't it?
It's a matchup.
Tell Minerva to look at Hit Discord. I don't know what Hit Discord is. I know it's probably his, but yeah.
Ashy boy.
Minerva, you're supposed to look at your Discord.
I did already.
Stop that! You sound like NASBase.
Ew.
Yeah. So for the Yankees, Alan Winans is making his debut for the Yankees in the major leagues. He had 8 starts in the major so far for Atlanta, and had in 23 in 5.29 ERA, and in 24 a 15.26 ERA. He's gonna make his start for the Yankees in the Great American Small Park.
Yankees and Reds, huh?
Yeah.
So play your big Yankee hitters. Judge will probably hit a home run today.
Yeah, probably. I would consider Stanton today.
You always consider Stanton today.
I don't consider Stanton always today, but today I do.
Oh, my buddy.
In the small park, definitely.
Stanton can't hit the ball anymore.
He's hitting 318.
And how many at bats?
21. No, that's plate
Okay.
appearances, 19.
Wow, so
Well,
good.
it's not his fault that he has been not
It's
there.
not? He's the one that got injured.
Well, yeah, because he chose to be injured.
He chose to be injured. D-Block, I like how you're trying to defend Giancarlo Stanton. Who gives a crap about him?
What's your problem with Stanton?
Nothing. He's washed up. He's old.
Yeah, he is.
It's done.
He had a great career.
Do you want Parkman still, or are you gonna trade? You don't
No,
want
he
him. because he's
Popstars doesn't want to help, but she doesn't want to be the guy, the one who cuts him when Commish is so Parkman friendly.
I mean, how cheap is he? We could use another catcher.
You're not very high on Denoni anymore, huh?
I am, but look at my backup catcher,
Yeah, that's what Parkman really is. He's a backup catcher.
which is what we need. Thank you. Unless I'm going to bring up Ken Papp back up, who had a nice minor league season.
Parkman is league minimum.
John, let me know what you think. John, you're my assistant. Help me out here.
Parkman is league minimum still. He's a perfectly fine backup catcher.
I just want John to look at it to get his opinion because he is the best player on my team. I have
So the inmates run the asylum, huh?
Oh my gosh! I would have you help me if you were on my team, Mister.
Yeah, I would run the team. I know.
I would run the team. I know.
Hey, Atlanta Mets.
Go ahead.
Atlanta Mets. Schwellenbach against Blackburn. Play
Good
Acuna.
matchup. I don't have Acuna. Do you have Acuna?
Don't play Nimmo.
Nimmo.
Nimmo had 2 home run game on the weekend, man.
That must have been the one game I didn't watch. I didn't watch Saturday's games. I watched Friday and Sunday's games.
Yeah, that's the thing. That he's Commission's friend there, so yeah, that is always kind of iffy. Let Minerva deal with that. That's good. Yeah.
I mean, we always need more CCPs in the clubhouse.
Yeah, but he doesn't. He's not active, is he?
Isn't it Great Scott or Uber Reese?
No, Parkman is a friend of. Isn't that his real name?
Yeah, I know. No, that's the Parkman player is a character out of Major League.
Okay. It's not Great Scott.
It's not Great Scott.
No, he's that guy who owns that is a personal friend of.
Yeah, but Great Scott is a personal friend of Commish.
He is? I didn't know that.
Yeah. John will look it up.
It's very easy to check that.
I'm doing a draft right now, sir. You don't have to check it right now. Keep
I
talking.
do. I will. Paul Blackburn for the Mets. It's going to be his third start. He has been terrible for the Mets. His fifth start actually. Oh,
wow,
sorry, his third start. His third start, his 5th game. He has been terrible for the Mets. I kind of liked him with Atlanta, though.
Excuse me.
I tried to find him.
You're gonna pick Blackburn over Schwellenbach?
No, that's not what I said. I just wanted to say this that I liked Blackburn in Atlanta in with the A's, and I kind of.
You mean the Athletics?
Yeah.
Not Atlanta.
No, not Atlanta. The A's.
You said Atlanta.
And I corrected myself towards the A's.
Yeah, you did. Good job. I'm proud of you.
You're such an ass.
You love
So
it.
what I wanted to say is, don't be fooled by this almost 7 ERA. He will. I'm pretty sure that he will get better over time. So don't expect this to be a feast for Atlanta players.
A
That's what I
feast.
wanted to say.
A feast.
A feast.
Feast me.
Well, it should be a feast for the White Sox player against Eduardo Rodriguez.
I don't think the White Sox are going to beat the Arizona Diamondbacks, but we'll see.
I do. Shane Smith is going to hold him down, and Rodriguez is bad enough.
You heard it here first, folks. D-Block's going with the White Sox today.
At least one win in the series, and this is the best chance here with Shane Smith pitching.
I mean, they took 2 out of 3 from the Blue Jays, so
Yeah,
which is really weird.
it's not. The White Sox are really better than their record. They have to bear the starting part of the season when they all still play those 30-year-old journeyman free agents that they signed instead of playing the young guys. I want to see that actually. What the White Sox. Can we see that somehow?
What do you want to look at?
This is RotoWire. RotoWire sucks. Side.
What do you want to look at?
How their record was like in the last month,
You gotta go to You gotta go to MLB.com.
or to Baseball Reference. Yeah.
How did your Sunday sim go, D-Block?
I was 2-2 against Toronto and 2-1 against Cincinnati.
So 4-3.
Yeah.
I was 5-2. I swept Colorado and took 2 out of 3 from Pop.
I know you gained a game on me.
John is going to hit a 30-30 season as a rookie and have the most decisions in the league with 32. Because he's 15-15 right now, or is he 14-15?
Yeah. Tim Giles hit the 30 home runs for me.
15-15, yeah. And that's 30 decisions. He's gotten a decision in every start he's pitched.
That's strange.
Well, because he goes 8 or 9 innings almost every freaking game.
So what?
Apparently, Schnee is worried about John's pitch count, and John's just like, whatever. He thinks that we're going to ruin Calgill's arm by having him pitch so much, and I'm watching it. Don't you worry about it. Yeah, he's 23. He's 22. He's 23 years old, throwing 103 pitches a game, but he's fine. He doesn't throw it hard.
Who's serial killer?
Serial killer. Oh, that he is active. That's Parkman.
Yeah.
Oh, Pop. I will give you his contract for him. I will pay you for him. If you're willing to trade him, we'll take it. We'll take him off your hands. Yeah, we don't really have a Pop. We don't really have a backup catcher because Joe Mack sucks, and nobody in the minor leagues is any good. We'll make sure of it. If you don't want to trade him, you don't have to.
Of course, Bob's wants to trade him.
What's next?
Pittsburgh
and
Milwaukee. Braxton Ashcraft. Yeah.
Is that his first start of the year? Second start, right?
That's his first start. He has 7 relief appearances so far.
Is the Pirates going to call up Bubba Chandler or not?
No. I don't think they will. I don't think they will. They will some service time manipulation there. I don't think they will call them up.
Chad Patrick is the rookie, right?
Yeah,
He had a bad start against Chicago, but
he still
Not
have
bad
has a good rookie season here.
yeah, not bad for the kid.
Yeah, very good season there for him.
Seattle and the Mariners
Woo!
taking on the Twins. Did you see how many home runs Raleigh hit against the Cubs?
Yeah,
5.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So does Seattle go to Le Target and kick the Twins' butt, or does
Yes.
Twins beat Seattle?
Yes.
Why are you saying it like that?
Because I like it.
Yes. Speaking of those Cubs, Ben Brown taking on Lieber Floor.
Another loss for the Cubs.
Come on, Brownie. You got to do good in this game.
Yeah, you better.
What time does the game start? Oh, right during Raw? That sucks.
Yeah, you got to watch Cody's heel turn.
Stop it. It's not happening. It's not happening.
It's
I would
either
put money
Cody
on it.
or it's Randy. One of the two. And they prepared already for the Cody heel turn on SmackDown.
Yes, that Cody. Yeah. John, you're not a wrestling fan, are you?
You have 3 years
Pop,
of arbitration.
Espinoza is good, and that's why I wanted him. But now that you get to keep him, he is going to be your best hitter. Period. 8 seasons after the majors. No, 4. 4 seasons after the majors. Right? Your 4th season in the majors?
Yeah, for your 4th season after 3 years of major league service time.
So you get 3 minor league contract years, and then your 4th starts arbitration, and then you have 4
No,
arbitration years.
the service time is important there. That's why the service time manipulation there. That like if you don't start one opening day, but start one like a week later, then or was it what? I think 2 weeks later. That means that you for that season still have not arbitration. You know what I mean?
Well,
because it's not the season what you hours, but it's the actual service time.
Well, John's clock started at the beginning of the year. It's okay.
Yeah. So if the clock starts at the beginning of the year, then everything is just normal. If you're smart, you start him 2 weeks later. Then you have basically one more season of non-arbitration league minimum. And have one more year of control of him, actually. one year minus 2 weeks of control of him more.
So, Pop, when you're asking how arbitration works, are you asking how we set it up or how the game does it? I can answer that one. So, at the end of the season, you're going to get a list of all the players that are in arbitration eligible, and it'll be up to you to decide how much you want to pay them, how much you want to give them, or if you want to cut them. If you give them an offer and the league, which is the game, the league doesn't agree with it, it kind of meets in the middle. Or if the league accepts your offer for that player, that's how much money they'll make that season.
No, that's not true.
I'm partially right.
Yep, you're partially right, but that's not true.
And clean it up for me, sir.
It is basically the same way it is in real life. You give up as a team. You make an offer, and the player says how much he wants, and the league decides who gets whose offer is being taken. So if you say I'll give you $1 million, the player says I want $2 million. then the league has to decide if it's 2 million or 1 million. It's not in between. It's either 1 million or 2 million, not 1.5 or 1.3 or something like that. It's you offer 1 million and the player says 2 million. The arbitration committee decides who gets its wish.
I was gonna cut arbitration out of Espinoza right away. I mean, if you don't want to do that, you can. If you want to cut, yeah. But unfortunately, for a contract that large, you're going to have to talk to the commission about it.
Yeah, you cannot just do it, especially with options and all that. You have to be. There are a lot of rules because that you have to abide by.
Commish acts as the agent for the players in the league, except for CCPs. And since Espinoza is not a CCP, you'd be talking to him about it.
Yeah, Commish is basically the what's his name? Scott Boras of.
Yeah. He's the Scott Boras of all the players. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and like John said, if you offer him if you offer Espinoza a huge contract, you won't have anything else to give away, or you won't have any money to get anybody else.
Yeah, and he's in arbitration right now, so you can actually get some guys now.
I was gonna get Espinoza for Torkel and Rutherford, but stupid stroker.
I know, and you're not alone with that hate of Scott Boras. If I was a player, I would have Scott Boras as my agent too if he wants me. He gets me the money. I don't care. He gets me the money. He's doing his job.
John's agent must be Scott Boras. With how much money he's going to make. Ugh.
He's not there to be popular. He's there to give his clients the best money, and that's what he does. So, yeah.
Oh no, I'm in a game 5 here in round 4. Wish me luck, folks.
No. Walker Buehler against Kocanovic. That could be a very high-scoring game, huh?
I love how you say that name correctly, but you can't say Majensky.
Kocanovic?
Yeah, you say that name correctly.
Well, it's an easy name.
And Majensky is not?
No.
No.
That's kind of like more like a Klingon name than a real name.
A Klingon? Oh, like your pube hairs.
What? No, the Klingon language does not have vowels. Is it vowels? Is that the...
Well, it wouldn't have consonants.
Consonants, yeah, exactly. It doesn't have consonants.
I'm confused.
No, what is it?
Damn right we are.
No, it doesn't have vowels.
Nerd! We all know that D Block is a bigger nerd than I am.
No, what the fuck is that?
Is that?
Umlaute. Umlauts.
Bless you.
So, Umlaut Englisch. It is vowel. Umlauts are okay. Yeah, okay. No. Umlauts are I.
E.
It is vowels, so whatever. The Klingon language does not have vowels. Umlauts. And Kochanovich has a lot of umlauts. No, not umlauts, vowels. Mladinsky doesn't have. There's ML. That's something that you will never have in a normal name have an M and an L. So the L following the M without an umlaut, without a vowel in between normally. Kochanovich doesn't have that. They have the right things there. That's why I have no problem with saying that name. You asked. Sorry, you asked. Send Natalie an offer there. And last game of the day is San Diego at home after winning 2 out of 3 against the Royals. Against the Nationals.
Monday is a small set of games.
Yeah, it is. In writing. Oh. It's Kolek against Mitchell Parker. That should be a good game for San Diego. So
San Diego's been having a rough time, though.
So let's help John out with PT Live.
Did I do mine already? I don't think I did. Nope, I did not.
Let's help John out.
I mean, how did you do over the weekend, John?
I think I'm going to go Shane Smith and Chad Patrick today. Chad Patrick against Pittsburgh? That's looks pretty good to me. And yeah, Shane Smith, I like him. I think, yeah, he's going to shut down Arizona. No, Yarborough is not starting for the Yankees.
He's not?
No, I told you who was starting.
Who is?
What do you mean, who is?
I forget.
Alan Winans, whatever.
Winans.
Fangrass has to look again. What? What do you...
Say that again?
Sorry. Yeah, I'm annoyed by Fangrass again. So, oh boy. I wanted to start Milwaukee, but man, they've all pitched over the weekend. Still gonna go with Abner. Milwaukee.
Wood and Hassel III play their former teams, D-Block.
So?
What do you mean, so?
I think that's an... But I wouldn't trust that. He might be.
D-Block, I'm going to play John Carlos Stanton at DH, and if you're wrong about that today, I'm not going to be happy.
So?
Doesn't bother me any. It's what you're saying.
Who else?
Oh, Hoppy's been pretty hot, hasn't he?
Who else?
Well,
San Diego. Oh, how does that look? Do I have Estrada? I'm gonna want to play Estrada. There he is. Okay. You could start.
you think
You
think
could-
San Diego's going to beat Washington?
Sure. You excited for your left fence being moved in? Yeah. I think Breaks will be excited for that too.
I'm playing Loizica and
Yeah,
holy
he's
crap!
a
I'm in
home
the
run hitter. He's
quarterfinal.
kind of like a Eugenio Suarez type of guy.
I'm surprised you're not playing Suarez on your utility bench.
What?
I'm surprised you're not playing Eugenio Suarez on your utility bench
Why would I?
because he's in Chicago.
I've not. I just started with catcher.
Oh, you haven't even. Oh, okay, never mind.
Fuck.
Shut up. What was that noise?
I'm trying not to laugh.
You miss it. Every time we stop streaming on Friday, you miss the chance to wait till Monday. Ow, my knee just cracked. Ow, that hurt. Holy crap, I'm in the quarterfinal.
Of what?
The early iron.
Yeah, since I was in the final there, I haven't won a series yet.
Which team is in the early iron for you? Bone Bruisers?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got swept.
I haven't changed it. Gonna go with Bushy today? I think I'm gonna go with Bushy today. Oh, I have.
Remember, you
So let's
can
go with
only pick
Goldschmidt.
a certain amount of Cubs. Because they're different every day. Can't do anything else though. He gets stand there and look pretty.
Stand there and look pretty, of course. I think I'm gonna go with Neto today at shortstop. Let's see how that works out. I like the matchup against Beulah. Beulah. I have to play Judge here. In the small park, it's just tough not to do. It's tough not to play Soto. Okay, I'm gonna play Baldwin at catcher, Goldschmidt first, Turang second, Machado third, Neto short, James Wood left field, PCA center field, Judge right field, Gino DH, Soto and Bushy utility, Shane Smith and Chad Patrick as starting pitcher, and Uribe and Estrada as relief pitcher. I was. Oh. Yeah, not playing those 2 days per month per week. That's really not helping. Yeah, I don't have rally, so that helps. But yeah, I would probably would play somebody else at third base. Not many. I would play Gino probably at third base then, and somebody else at DH. Maybe Naylor. Maybe Naylor. So Cal Raleigh here, Suarez here, and then here somebody like Josh Naylor. He could play there, but also who else was had a good matchup there? Third base. No. Left field. Is there anybody who has been doing well? I have to say, Nimmo has been doing well, but he's using Schwellenbach. Playing Schwellenbach. Center field. Do we have anybody else there? TJ Friedel. You can play a DH. Play Friedel.
Or you could play Stanton.
Oh, play Stanton. Yeah, you can play Stanton too. Totally forgot about him.
You're the one that mentioned it.
I know. Actually, I'm going to play him over Suarez. You're the one who mentioned it. No. Non-life. Let's go. Okay. Let's get to the Yappin part of the Yappin.
Yappin.
The Yappin part of the Yappin. Anything else interesting? What we already talked about? Oh yeah, did you see that picture?
What picture? Ad break.
Where was it? Yandy Diaz. Is that guy jacked or what? I mean, he's 6'1". How small is that guy? He's 5'6" or something like that, huh? He's half a hat smaller. I don't know why they doing a fluff story here on Zero Res, not on Zero Res, on you know who.
What?
I forgot his name. Yanni Diaz. Why are they doing a fluff story on Diaz?
Hits it high in the air. Deep right field. Caglione's at the fence. Leaps. Did he get it?
Who
Yes!
says this guy's a first
Yes,
baseman,
he
huh?
did. What a catch from Jack Caglione.
Hit me,
Needed every inch of that 6'5" frame.
Oh man, what a time to make a highlight reel. The first of his career, and he goes up a long way and brought that baby back.
Who says this guy is a first baseman? Oh, we'll have to do it again when the commercial is over.
You don't have to play it again. I know what you're talking about.
No, but the guys who were in the commercials are not.
And he hits it high in the air. Deep
What a
right
bad
field.
pitch.
Caglione's at the fence. Leaps. Did he get it? Yes!
I have no idea why
Yes,
they
he
sent out
did. What a catch
Ersic
from
again
Jack Caglione.
the next inning.
Needed every inch
After that one
of
here
that
right now.
6'5"
But who
frame.
says
Oh man,
for the third time? Who
what a
says that
time
Caglione is
to
a
make a
first
highlight
baseman?
reel.
He's a right
First
fielder.
of
Look
his
at him.
career, and he goes up a long way and brought that baby back.
Weren't you the one that was like, oh, he shouldn't be playing right field?
No, I did not say that. I said he should learn right field in the minors, not in the majors. But yeah, that's what I said. Anyhow,
Anyhow.
we got the Yankees, we got the Orioles. Weekend series was Baltimore won on Friday 5-3. The Yankees got a 9-0 shutout on Saturday and won the series here 4-2 on Sunday. We got 3 hits from Rice. We got a hit from Judge. Stanton got another hit. Stupid Chisholm got 2 hits.
Love Jazz Chisholm, don't you?
God, that guys gets so on my nerves. No home runs though for either team, which is very surprising. Since both teams are very home run heavy set up. And in Yankee Stadium, no home runs? Whew. Must have been had good pitching there. If you asked me before with Kremer and Warren there, I would have said, yeah, that's going to be a home run heaven. But it wasn't. Kremer, 5 2/3 with 1 earned run. 5 hits, 1 walk, and 7 Ks. Actually, one of his best games of the season so far from Dean Kremer. And look at his ERA going now creeping towards league average. I know Popstars doesn't like him, but he's slowly getting towards league average there. After that bad start, that's pretty good. Will Warren, look, he found another team where was pitching good against. 6 1/3, except KC, of course. 6 1/3, only 2 earned runs, 6 Ks, 6 hits, 2 walks. Yeah, good game for Warren there. Actually got the quality start there. Still, Yankees are 45 and 32. I'm sorry. The Orioles, actually, if you look at the wildcard standings there, they're not that far off, if you believe it. Standings?
No, I don't believe it.
Look at that, they're only 6.5 games out of the wild card. That's, I mean, totally doable, but just playing 6-4 every time, that's very, very doable in the second half of the season. So don't count out the Orioles to make the playoffs. You heard it here first. I had them first in the in the division. That's probably not going to happen. But can they still make the playoffs? I think so. I don't know why I'm so fighting so hard for the Orioles, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't know either, D-Block. That's different of you.
Yeah. I want to be right. That's probably the
You
thing.
always want to be right.
Of course I always want to be right.
Just name this stream, D-Block should always be right.
Tampa Bay won 14-8 against Detroit on Friday. Tampa Bay won 8-3 on Saturday. And Tampa Bay lost 9-3 on Sunday. What a
At
great
least it
what a
took the series, right?
great amount of runs being scored here in this series, huh?
Sure.
Caminero with his home run on Saturday was his 19th. He is basically on pace for 35 home runs as a rookie. That is, if we hadn't had those extreme rookie seasons from Judge and Alonso, that would be right up there. As one of the
Really?
best seasons ever.
You think so?
Yeah. Mangum had 2 doubles. Again, that's what he does. He's hitting doubles. Man, he came out here and at age 29 really having a monster season, huh? Over the last 7 games, now hitting 400.
I wouldn't say monster season, but he's having a good season.
Well, monster season for him. He doesn't have power, so that's all he can do.
D-Block, this is his rookie year.
At 29.
Right.
So?
Buttons on your underwear.
What?
You've never heard that before.
No, I haven't.
You're older than me, and you've never heard that before.
Well, I'm not an American.
It does not matter.
It does not matter. Look at Caminero the last 7.
Aren't you happy about your boy Caminero?
Yeah, 3 home runs in the last 7 games, 8 RBIs, 462 and 533 on base, and 8 It's not the OPS, the 846. It's the slugging.
It's the slugging.
OPS is 1379.
So he's been hitting good because he's been at home. We've established this.
Yes. And he still is only 21 years old.
Be right back.
I wanted to say that.
Then take your ad break.
No, we have 55 more minutes until ads. I need water. I do have water. Okay, sorry. Okay, I don't need to go. It's warm, but okay. On the Detroit side, we got Riley Green with 3 hits. 2 doubles in this 3 hits there. Willie Perez with the 6th home run, and Parker Meadows with his 2nd home run. Dingler had 2 hits. Dingler.
He'll no longer be an Iron after June.
Who knows? Are you looking forward for that again?
Technically, D-Lock, we need to be doing it
Next week?
Next week, yes, sir.
That again. Genau. Casey Mize, 5 innings pitched, 6 hits against, 1 earned run, no walks, 5 Ks, gave up the home run to Caminero. Yeah.
Is that Forrest Whitley? For Tampa Bay?
Yes.
Yeah, he's washed. Remember when he was a top prospect?
Yeah, it was first round pick for the Astros.
Oh, phone call.
Probably Forrest Whitley telling you to stick it. Yeah, Littell had a good start here. 5 innings pitched, 4 hits against, only 1 earned run there. Clevenger already got him into the backseat here, and then of course Whitley with 6 hits against him, 6 earned runs. Yeah, he really closed the door for them.
Hooray! I get an awesome lunch today, D-Block.
Okay, I thought it was Forrest Whitley telling you to stick it.
That would have been funny. I think the Pirates took 2 or 3 from the Rangers.
Nope, Rangers won 2-3. Rangers won 6-2 on Friday. Rangers won 3-2 on Saturday, and on Sunday Pittsburgh won.
So 2 out of 3 for the Rangers.
Yes, no home runs on Sunday. We got 3 hits by Reynolds, 3 hits by Horwitz, and 3 hits by Tommy Pham. Man, are we having 2016 again or what?
Tommy Pham's not 2016.
Tommy Pham is... No, he's 2006. You're right. He's 37.
Yeah, old.
So of course he's 2016.
Nah. I think he was with the Cardinals 10 years ago.
Yes. I didn't mean like Pittsburgh in 2016. I meant like Reynolds. He was a top prospect there back then. See, he was drafted then, 16. So old players suddenly playing like their best time again. That's what I meant to say with that. Gee, many Christmas. L. Leiter having another wank game. 4 innings pitched. Isn't it L Leiter? It's Jack Leiter. it's L Leiter.
Jack Leiter.
His
Al Leiter's
dad's L
son,
Leiter.
but it's not Al Leiter Jr.
Sorry
Nice
about
try,
that. Yeah. It doesn't change the way that he does have a mad game. Again. Yeah, I think the Texas guys really hoped that he would be a little something better here, but yeah.
I mean, Bushley was worse.
Well, Bushley wasn't picked the number 2 overall pick. Was he?
I didn't know he was. Oh, I guess it makes sense. Mark Leiter Jr. is also related to Al Leiter.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Do you so people have been saying on TikTok that Dennis Santana may be trade bait.
Who?
Dennis Santana for the Pirates, right there in the pitching staff. D-Block, read the screen.
Who would want him?
Look how good he's doing.
You don't get a lot for a reliever, for a 29-year-old reliever who has a career regular season of 4.35 and suddenly has one season where he's doing well.
They don't look at the career; they look at the current.
Reliever are so volatile. I mean, he is playing in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh has a very good pitching stadium there. But man,
I
mean,
how you're trying to make an excuse for Dennis Santana.
He didn't do well with the Dodgers, and he didn't do well with Texas, and he didn't do well with the Mets. He suddenly does well in Pittsburgh. I wouldn't pay much for him.
He'll be a Royal in 2 years.
Ugh, God, please no. How? His name is Dennis Anthony Santana. How is his nickname Anthony when his real name is Anthony?
What is your middle name?
We don't have middle names in Germany.
Really?
Very seldom.
Is that just a thing, or is it?
No, it's kind of like it stopped being a thing in the 70s. My parents have several middle names, but...
Were you not born in the 70s?
Yeah, it stopped there. People just didn't do that anymore.
I have a middle name.
Van or Vaughn is that's usually an old it's not royalty, but it's how's that called? Title of nobility. Usually it's a van, or it's like it's a count, or it's a count, or it's a
Von Bjorn. Von.
some Dutch, some Duke or whatever.
You're the Duke of Germany.
Duke of Dorchester, yeah. The Duke of Germany, that would be, yeah, you don't have a Duke of Germany, you have a King of Germany, yeah. Or a Kaiser of Germany.
Do you like your king?
We don't have a king.
You don't?
No, since the Second World War, we don't have a Kaiser anymore.
Hey, it's Kamish.
Hey, Kamish, how you doing?
Kamish is like, what did I walk into? Yes, Kamish, I am intrigued with Jack Parkman as a backup catcher for the Kansas City Royals next season. So we'll see. You can say hi, D-Block.
I did say hi to Commish. I did.
He did.
Yeah.
Make sure we don't talk bad about the Red Sox.
It's kind of tough, isn't it? A hot dog topped with white cheddar, mac and cheese, and lump crab meat. Look.
Why does that sound amazing?
$18 for a freaking hot dog.
You gonna buy us some Pop Stars? Come on now.
Oh God. $18.
10 of those and you got a deal. Oh shit, not good. 18 times 10 is only $180. So
You serious?
You trade Parkman for $180? Okay. Heck of a deal there.
We got the White Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. White Sox winning 7-1 on Friday.
Losing 7-1 on Saturday.
And winning 4-2 on Sunday.
They win 2 out of 3 against the Blue Jays.
Yes, very nice. Again, another series, another game without a home run. What was going on with home runs on Sunday?
They were all on Friday and Saturday.
Yeah. Doogie Howser had a pretty good game pitching there.
Adrian.
Oh, Adrian! Not Doogie. Okay.
Doogie Howser. D-Block's next CCP is going to be called Doogie Howser.
And yours going to be called Adrian!
No. I actually thought about making Henry Rowan Gardner.
What?
The kid from Rookie of the Year? The best baseball... Well, I wouldn't say the best baseball movie. A top 5 baseball movie?
Rocky!
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a split decision.
Gardenhoser!
Just Walker. Adrian! 8-7 for 3. Those fans out there declare a rematch in your fans in.
Oh.
You heard him, ladies and gentlemen.
Rocky!
Ladies and gentlemen,
Rocky!
we have a split decision. Just Walker.
Adrian!
8-7 for 3. Those fans out there declare a rematch in your fans in.
What a good movie.
You heard him, ladies and gentlemen. You can't do it. That's my friend. He's your friend. He's your friend. You're breaking the jack. Come on, let's go, buddy. Come on.
Ollie?
Adrian! Adrian!
Rocky!
Adrian!
Rocky!
Hey, where's your hat?
I love you!
I love you.
Thanks, John.
There you go. Adrian! You've never seen that movie, don't you?
Nope, I have not.
How can you not have seen Rocky?
Same reason why I hadn't seen Major League in so long. D-Block, there's a lot of I don't know who Leslie Nielsen is.
You don't know who Leslie Nielsen is? Oh my god. Hey, WX Scott. Minerva has not seen Rocky.
I don't know who these people are, D-Block.
Anne Hathaway.
You guys remember how young I am. Gosh.
He's Breeze to 2.0.
Why does this make fun of Minerva Hour?
So he has never seen Rocky, doesn't know who Ho Chi Minh is. We need to ever talk.
Don't always make fun of Minerva. I know it's not.
Fun fact: the turtle had his apartment as pets. Yes, pop stars. What is with the turtles? What's with that? It's always make fun of Minerva Hour.
No, it's okay. We don't mind if you're here.
No,
It's okay. It's okay.
yeah, I know that he took them home as pets. I know. He loved those turtles. And Butkus, of
bad
course.
It's bad enough my parents want me to start watching Game of Thrones. That I've never seen either.
You haven't seen Game of Thrones?
No.
Yeah, Butkus was the dog. I think
I don't
that's a
mind it
little.
at all.
I think that's a little too complicated for you, Game of Thrones.
I like medieval times.
Yeah, but it's very complicated.
Complicated.
So a lot of things are weaving in together and all that. A lot of characters. I think that's will be your biggest thing, that there are like a million characters, and to know who belongs to who.
Okay, I know who that is.
Dick Butkus? Who is that?
Bears player.
Okay, I'll let it slide. I let the player slide.
I don't know what position he played. I just know he played for the Bears. The same time that
Yeah.
85 played for. Forget his name. That was a good joke, Breeze.
So, same time as?
Walter Payton?
Is that a question?
No. That is my answer. Final answer. Stop making fun of me. I don't know if football is enough. No, I know he did. I told Boiled Egg about it, and he was like, that's not good enough. You don't come to Boiled Egg streams, Breeze.
Hey, Breeze. You vomited?
No, Ellie De La Cruz did on Saturday.
I didn't notice that.
Yep, because of extreme water intake, because of how hot it was.
Yeah, you have to drink. Hydrate.
He drank too much, is what they said.
Yeah.
And then he hit a home run the next inning.
That's why you don't eat and then go swimming.
Because you could vomit?
Mm-hmm. And drown.
I mean, this is more entertaining than talking about the White Sox and Blue Jays.
That's true. That's true. Another no home run series.
See, it's like EMLB, though. If this was an EMLB series, this would be fun to watch. This is not fun to watch in real life.
Yeah, but Mydroth had another hit. That's fun. And Lennon.
Yeah, he's cooled up a little bit.
Yeah, he does. He has. But Lennon has hit 2 hits again.
Did Cuero not? Oh, he pitched hit. Cuero pitched hit this game.
Yeah. Lennon had another 2 hits here. So he's doing...
I mean, considering Cava is on the Blue Jays.
Come on.
Like I said. What?
Yeah, Maidrov has cooled down a little bit. Yes, that's true.
I think he's striking out a lot more, unfortunately.
Yeah, we might. We talked about it a lot of times that now that there is some video on you, the pitchers are getting better actually looking at you, trying to get you out.
You can tell he's very competitive though, because every time he strikes out, he gets upset. Like visibly upset.
Yeah, yeah. Are you listening, Christian Campbell? Yeah.
They sent him down. They sent him down, Commish. He's now in Worcester.
Isn't it Worcester?
I thought it was Worcester.
I think it's Worcester, isn't it?
Is it Worcester?
I mean, it should be Worcester because that's how it's written, but it's Worcester.
Worcester. Yeah, that's what it looks like right there, Pop Stars.
Yeah. It's Worcester. Never had the Worcester sauce? Hey, come on, Commish. The German knew. The German
Midwesterner
knew.
didn't know. The Midwesterner didn't know. Not East Coast living people. Hey, you guys couldn't handle over here, though.
Yeah, that friendliness would kill you guys. Exactly. The friendliness of the Midwesterners is just gonna puke.
Sounds like something that you would get along with there, D-Block. The people that don't like the friendly people.
And yet I did.
Yeah, you lived in Kansas City.
Yeah. Yet I did. We got Miami. We got the Braves on Friday. The Miami Marlins won 6-2. On Saturday, the Marlins lost 7-0, and on Sunday, the Marlins won 5-3.
So the Marlins took 2 out of 3.
2 out of 3, and I mean, Sandy Alcantara now has 4 wins. Had a quality start.
He's trying to get his trade value up.
He's trying to get his trade value up. You are totally correct. Stowers with his 11th home run, finally. He had 9 in the first month. And now has his 11th. Look at Wakaman.
Nina.
What?
He's mentioning cities in Wisconsin. I can pronounce those cities in Wisconsin.
What city in
Minocqua.
Wisconsin? Trying to find pronounce any Wisconsin town.
Wauwatosa. Menomonee Falls. These are real cities in Wisconsin.
Yeah, they're all like Shawnee. They're all like Native American names. A lot of there. I felt like when I was there. I mean, I was in Clintonville. That's not that hard to pronounce, but Clintonville, Wisconsin. But it was right near Shawnee.
Population of 4,591. Small town.
Clintonville.
Yeah.
Mike Jershely is from Clintonville.
I don't know who that is.
He was He was the third base coach under Ned Yost, and is now the manager of the AAA team.
Oh, Omaha.
Yeah.
Cool.
Mike Jershely.
Jershely.
Yeah, he's from Clintonville, Wisconsin.
How do you get demoted from bench coach to?
He's not a bench coach. He was third base coach, and did a lot of bad. He did a lot of bad mistakes there.
Oh, so he got demoted from third base coach to minor league manager.
Well, he is the manager of the team. That is not really a demotion.
You wouldn't call that a demotion?
No. Third base coach to AAA manager? I would not call that a demotion.
I bet that's a pay demote.
I bet it's not. I bet it's about the same.
What would you rather be, a third base coach or a AAA manager?
AAA manager.
Really?
No, I'm lazy, so I would be a third base coach. But
You're gonna be winging your arm around third base.
yeah, minor league managers they make a lot of money, especially AAA guys,
though?
because I mean they are pretty important. They're more important than a third base coach. Yeah. Why didn't I hear the nerd? Oh, it's 52 minutes ago. Okay.
52 minutes ago?
I heard that nerd.
2 hours already? What the hell did the time fly by?
Yeah, because we're yapping.
Don't you guys just love our yapping?
Yeah, if you don't follow the yapping yet, please do.
We do it Monday through Friday.
Yes, we do.
And I try to make it every day, even though I sometimes can't.
Because you have to work, but you hear stuff like this.
Me all day.
Yeah.
D-Block's laughing on the inside.
Yeah, dude.
And he's beating me in Balatro, too.
Of course I am.
It's because you're good with numbers.
I am.
Look at that. Stowers got 3 at-bats, 1 hit, 1 run scored, 1 RBI, 1 walk, 1 K.
Okay. As a banker, I'm not good with numbers. Yeah, because the banker has nothing to do with numbers. You have to sell stuff to people.
Are you gonna? Do you think Acuna's gonna get over 400?
I mean, he's close. Sure, he can. He just needs one big game here. He has been hitting over 400 for the last 15 games.
So what do you do all day, pop stars? In English, please. In 5-year-old English, please. We're done with this game, D-Block. Moving on.
We are?
What else is there to talk about?
I wanted to ask you a question.
What was your question?
Do you think Acuna should be an All-Star or not?
Yes, we've already talked about it.
No.
Yes. Make decisions on a case-by-case basis on purchase disputes.
See, Popstar says it's not enough playing time. But
I don't think he needs to make the All-Star game as a starter.
I didn't mean that. I didn't mean starter.
Player, yes.
I didn't mean starter. I don't think he is going to be a starter.
Where is he in the voting right now?
Bah, that's a good question.
Bah.
He has played in 27 games.
You don't think 27 games is enough? Did he make the All-Star game last year before he got hurt?
You shouldn't have, because he wasn't good.
Yeah, he was having a rough year. Man, they really brought down his stolen base numbers. That sucks. Always one of my favorite players. He really is. I think PCA and Tucker are still leading the NL outfielders right now.
Let's see, we can see that. If I can find that. As of June 16th, so that's a week old. So we will get a new one probably today, someday. We got Goldschmidt at first base, Vlad, Aranda. Got second base, it's Gleyber Torres, Jackson Holiday, Altuve. I don't think that will change a lot.
Can you scroll back up? I didn't see it. Thank you. Goldie leading the first base, huh? I love it.
Yeah, but
Vlad
being second is kind of like just that's just name voting.
What do you mean they shouldn't be fan voting? I don't get that at all. Isn't that the point of it?
See that's the East Coast. That's the East Coast personality. People are stupid.
Popstars is not stupid.
No, but people—that's what the East Coast mentality is. All the other people are. I'm okay. All the other people are stupid. No, it really didn't used to. Like that's like something from the last 15 years or so that they changed it.
You know what I don't understand? Is Gleyber Torres really having that good of a year?
Yeah, he has a good year.
The only thing I don't agree with is Jazz being so high on that list.
Yeah, I would actually put. I can't believe I'm saying this. I would put Jackson Holiday above Gleyber Torres, but yeah. And I would put Brenton Lowe higher, at least above Chisholm.
How do you feel about the shortstops?
Well, Jacob, he should fall down somewhere.
They're very close. Bobby and Wilson are very close.
Yeah, but Wilson will fall down a little bit there.
You think so?
Yeah, he has slowed down, but he's still a stud there, and yeah, but Bobby had that dip there in his production, where he almost looked like an average MLB shortstop. So yeah,
I think Neto deserves a little more credit than Volpe does.
Yeah, Neto. I think he's Neto has the problem that his average is so low, and people still see that and still say, "Oh, he's not." His OBP is okay, but his average is very low. He's still in the 210s. People look at that and say, "Nah."
Scroll down.
But I think who has way not enough votes is Pena.
Yeah. You're so high on Jeremy Pena.
I am.
Third base.
Yeah, it's J-Ram. It's very simple.
I don't agree with Barger being that high.
Nah, Barger has been awesome for Toronto.
Has he?
Yes. That's why he's hitting second now.
He played right field over the weekend.
Yeah, but that's why he's playing second now, because he has been really good for them.
Michael's on there as deserved.
Yeah, Junior and Paredes. I don't agree that Barger has been third, being maybe a little too. I think he's that's right that he's there ahead of McKinstry, but I think also Caminero, Garcia, and Paredes might be ahead of Barger. But Barger has had a good season.
And Bregman's only up there because of his first half, but he's injured, so he's not going to make it.
Yeah. Wait, that's name voting too, mainly. Yeah.
And then Ryan O'Hearn leading the designated hitters. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, there's no real competition there.
I'm surprised Santander's got votes.
That's again name voting again.
Jock Peterson's got votes.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, on the national side we got Carl Raleigh, which is obvious.
No, this is still AL.
It's still AL. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're correct.
I don't think there's any reason why Calrelli won't be an All-Star.
No.
Unless he gets injured now.
Interesting, though, I mean, still that Dingler getting so many votes here, and I think that's correct. He's doing very well. But still interesting that he's like way ahead of a Hobby or Rutschman.
Dolly's on there, and I'm happy.
Yeah, and look at Mike Trout being third on the outfielders.
Name only.
Yeah. Javi Baez is still fifth.
Blech.
Cody Bellinger.
I'm surprised Buxton's not higher.
Nobody likes Buxton.
Twins.
Nathan Lukes. He's in Triple-A because he sucks.
He just got called up.
Back up, yeah.
Nathan Lukes.
Yeah, I mean, who is really Jake Myers? He should be way higher.
I can't see the list beyond Summers.
Okay, sorry, my photo there. Yeah. He's 19th, so yeah, that's not.
I'm surprised Bush is third on that list.
First baseman?
Yeah.
Why? Who should be higher than him?
I'd say Luis Urias and Josh Naylor have had better seasons than Bush.
No.
Yeah. Bush
Urias doesn't have a better season.
Bush only has 12 home runs now.
Because he doesn't play every day. Because
yeah,
of
Urias and Naylor do.
Because of stupid Justin Turner.
He hasn't played in a week.
Yeah, thank goodness. And Naylor, he should be higher. You're correct about that, but yeah, I think that Bushy has a better season than Naylor.
I guess.
Does it really matter? No, it's Freeman.
Ow.
Excuse me?
Excuse you.
Second baseman, yeah, it's Kettle Mate. I mean, there's no big deal about that. Edmund over Horner is just criminal.
Go, Nico.
And Edmund over Brendan Donovan is just criminal.
Well, Donovan's been very cold.
Doesn't matter. Edmund? Come on. Edmund doesn't even belong in the top 10 here.
It's all the Dodgers fans.
Yeah. Shortstops, Lindor. Very easy, yeah. The next real shortstop then is Swanson.
Trey Turner's right there.
He's not a real shortstop.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is.
Maybe he's not a real shortstop.
Yeah. Yeah, and Lindor is just he is the second best shortstop in the league. Very simple.
Shout out to CJ Abrams.
Why?
He got some votes.
Oh, I mean, yeah, okay. The way I said that he's the second best shortstop in the league, and you immediately said shout out to CJ Abrams, sounded like you would think that CJ Abrams is the best shortstop in the league.
No. It's funny that they have a top 10 list here. That means the 5 teams that aren't on this list have shitty position players.
Yes.
I'm trying to think of who the 5 teams are.
Well, very simple.
Is it simple?
Atlanta?
Yeah, they don't have a shortstop. St. Louis. No, St. Louis is there. Derp.
Marlins.
Brewers is not there. Marlins isn't there.
And that's criminal because X is having a good season. He's a much better season than Bogarts or actually Perdomo this year.
Colorado's not there.
Yeah, Tovar.
Nope. So it's Colorado, Miami, Atlanta. That's 3. We've got Pirates, Cubs, Cardinals. The Reds is not there. Oh yeah, they are. What the fuck?
Ellie.
All the the Brewers aren't there. So
Brewers,
that's 4.
yeah.
And there's one more team. It's
Hey, if you're mind.
Hey, Jeremiah.
Yeah, that's what
AM.
pop stars means with the fan voting. They are just fans are stupid.
Nationals. Nope, he's there. What the fuck?
Fans are stupid.
Stupid. Third base. I mean, yeah, I agree with Manny. I'm surprised Matt Shaw is high up there, honestly.
Yeah, if you look at this list, you just know that third base is a position in the National League. It's not very deep. Let's put it this way.
What do you mean it's not very deep?
It's a shitty position.
Dude, those are all great third basemen at one point or another, except for maybe Beatty. and
Max
Vientos.
Muncy has never been a great the third baseman.
Was when he was younger.
No.
And Gino hits dingers.
Yeah.
Bohm has been very solid. Austin Riley's also pretty solid. Matt Chapman's the best third baseman on that list.
That's true.
And Arenado used to be good. They're just older.
I think there are 3 good third basemen on this list, but that's it.
What, Manny,
Chapman and
Chapman
Arenado.
and Arenado?
Yeah.
Well, Matt Shaw is too young to get that list.
Yeah, that's true. He could move in there, but yeah. All the others.
So Devers was leading the DH for the NL or the AL, and then he gets moved to the NL, and now is in second place behind Shohei.
Yeah, you're not gonna be Shohei a designated hitter. Yeah.
I'm honestly surprised Seiya is beating Schwarber in the voting.
Why? Sayre is having a good season.
Not well, yeah, but I would think Schwarber is the bigger name.
Yeah, but nobody likes the Phillies outside of Philadelphia.
I guess you're right about that. And the Cubs are,
Are beloved.
favorite.
They're beloved.
Yeah, they are.
And-
Shout out to freaking Evan Sheets for making this list.
And Seiya he has 20 home runs.
Yeah. I'm not saying he's doing bad. I'm just saying, I'm just shocked to see, Ozuna's a pretty big name, and he's number 6. And then Schwarber is number 4. It's just weird. I obviously see Ohtani and Devers as 1 and 2. I just didn't see Seiya as number 3.
Yeah, I can see that you don't. And yeah, Schwarber is having like a mass season for him. It's a good season, but it's not the
Yeah, it's a down season for Schwarber.
it's not really down. It's just average, kind of like average, kind of like okay. Seen that, done that.
Hooray! Hunter Goodman's on that catcher's list. I feel like he would be the only Rockies representative of the All-Star game.
Yeah. Interestingly, that Sean Murphy is on that, but Drake Baldwin isn't. Who is the actual catcher for the Braves now?
I guess it doesn't matter.
And Carson Kelly, his first 3-week heroism still pays dividend.
You just said it. The Cubs are beloved.
Yeah.
So.
Seen also with the outfielders, yeah.
I'm really shocked to see Elias Diaz on that catchers list. You mean to tell me that the 5 teams with other catchers are not as good as Elias Diaz?
We're not gonna go through this again. Who's not on there?
I can figure it out.
Yeah, you figure it out.
William Contreras is the first name that comes to mind. Oh, he's already on there. God damn it. We'll do this later.
So outfielders, we got 2 Cubbies, and then Teoscar.
The third one is number 11.
Yeah, and you got Teoscar there, yeah, and then you got Juan Soto.
Hey, D-Block, make that noise again.
Ugh. And Acuna is already 6th.
So he's not going to make the All-Star game.
He only is.
The voting.
He's only 80,000 votes behind Teoscar. I think he can catch up.
You know
on the
the
votes
sad thing
alone.
about PTAs, why PCA is leading? It's because of how popular he is.
Yeah.
I'm a little shocked to see Kyle Tucker at number 2, though. Sure, he's been good, but he's not having a stellar month or 2.
Oh yeah, that's definitely. VR Mind, you're correct. The game is going to be in Atlanta, and they have Acuna in it. Well, that's what they thought about the All-Star game in Kansas City and having big country breakfast in the home run derby, and they didn't.
And look how good he did. Yeah.
Andy Paez here at 7th. That's a little high.
I'm surprised Tatis is so low. I know he's had a rough month, but the name, man, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Yeah, and the name, Brent Nimmo.
Who's below Merrill? I don't see it.
Conforto, Kepler, Rojas, Elliott.
Conforto is on that list?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
And Kepler.
It's like all the Dodgers fans told all the Dodgers to vote for just Dodgers.
Well, that's what the Royals fans did with the Royals. When the All-Star voting in 2015 had all positions with the Royal except one.
Who was that?
Manny Machado at third base.
Who was our third baseman that year?
Mustakas.
Oh. So that was fun. I don't get it, though. Why don't we vote for pitchers?
Because fans are stupid.
I mean, I'm stupid. You're not.
I'm not a fan.
You're not a fan of baseball. The Brewers and the Reds.
Brewers on Friday, 17-6. It's not the Reds, it's the Twins, but yeah.
Yeah. That was the game that Miz threw 7 shutout innings.
Yes.
6 shutout innings.
Exactly. They win 9-0 against the Twins on Saturday, and on Sunday 9-8.
So they swept the Twins.
They swept the Twins and scored 35 runs in 3 games against the Twins. Ugh.
What the hell was that gift, Willick? Oh my god.
Buxton had 2 home runs though. One against Uribe. Oh gosh.
Uribe sucks.
Fuck him on 2000. Got Buxton with 2 home runs. We got Jeffers with 1. Ty France with 1. And on the Brewers side, you got Hoskins, his 12th, and Turang with his 5th there. Quinn Priester only lasted 1 and 2, 3 and a third, giving up 9 hits and 2 home runs. Look. Straczynski got the win though. After pitching only two-thirds of an inning, he got the win. Yeah, Colombe was the opener for the Minnesota, and Fester was the follower. But yeah, that did not go well. He had in 4 2/3 of an inning, had about 12 hits, 8 earned runs, had 3 walks and 2 home runs. Yikes! Hitting wise, everybody got hits, and it's Churio and Collins were the only ones who only had 1 hit. quite some hitting going on there.
I mean, when you're playing against a team like Minnesota.
Minnesota?
I could use a Minnesota.
Yeah, Twins now 3 games under 500 again.
But we're 6 games under 500, so we suck even more.
Didn't say that. We got the Reds and the Cardinals.
Pretty sure the Cardinals won 2 out of 3.
Cardinals won on Friday 6-1. They won on Saturday 6-5 in 11. And won. That's the game where Ellie threw up. And Reds won 4-1.
Yeah, that was the game that Pozo had a game-winning walk-off winning whatever.
Pozo?
Yeah.
Pozzo.
Have you seen that dude? He's big.
No, I haven't seen him.
Reminds me of Bartolo Colon.
Abbott was the pitcher for Cincinnati. Man, what kind of season he is having, huh? 7 innings pitched, 3 earned runs, 1 earned.
Here's another question for you, D-Block. Question of the day.
Go.
If the Reds are not competitive by the trade deadline, do they trade Abbott?
What an ugly dude.
This is the first time I've mentioned a good player on a bad team.
Let me check the what his contract status is.
Pretty sure he's still in arbitration.
I don't if he is already.
Oh, he may not even be in arbitration, is what you're saying. Man, he's 26 years old. Man, he does not look 26. Ads are back, by the way. I'm back. Hi. Hello. I like how you search Andrew Abbott and get actors instead.
It's pre-arbitration eligible. Okay. Arbitration in 27. So he's a free agent in 5 years. That would have to be a game-changing offer.
Why?
For the Reds to part with Abbott. That must be a good current pitcher and a super prospect. Something like that, or 2 or 3 current very good prospects for them to part with Abbott this early. There's no reason for them to. They cannot. I mean, they don't lose anything by keeping him for the next 5. They have 5 years of control over him still. So, arbitration will be high. But, so my guess is no. What the fuck? Some kind of moth here. The Mothman.
Where's your fly swatter?
My what? A fly swatter?
Fly swatter.
Where is it? You're correct. Where is it? Where's my fly swatter? Unbelievable. I need to get some water. Let's look for my fly swatter. Here it is.
Look at you all smiley and happy. Ready to move on?
What? We got Seattle. We got the Cubs. Friday, Seattle wins 9-4. Sunday, the Cubs win 10-7. And Sunday, Mariners win 14-6. Yeah, Rally's 31st. Canzone got 2, huh? Who is Canzone? Canzone.
Home. Canzone.
Canzone.
That is Canzone. Canzone.
You're just making this shit up.
It's 2 words, D-Block. Canzone. Done.
Dominic Canzone. That's an Italian bullshit name.
It's not Canzone. It's Canzone. Please. I know I'm wrong about a lot of things, but I'm not wrong about
No, I believe you. It's just, there's no rule to it. This should be Canzone. Anyway, Solano had two home runs too.
Wow, they gave Dancy the day off.
Yeah, it was Logan Gilbert who did not have a good game. 5 innings pitched, 8 hits, 4 earned runs, 3 home runs against. Suzuki had 2, and it was McGuire. Yeah.
Why'd we bring Nate Pearson back up?
Give him another shot to fail? Man, he was such a high prospect.
Oh, because we DFA'd Genesis Cabrera. Whoops. Eli Morgan and Porter Hodge are on rehab assignments.
Yeah, Colin Rea, that was not an outing he wants to remember.
Pretty sure Shota's pitching in this series against St. Louis.
Yeah.
I don't know which game. I don't know which game it is.
He's supposed to be back next week, yes. No, this week.
You mean this week?
This week, yes. He's.
Why did we bring Nate Pearson back up? Come on. Ah.
So we could send him back down? Without any problems?
How does that work?
How does that work? Who gives a fuck about his feelings?
Former first round pick.
Yeah, former current first round bust. Like I said, he was a huge prospect.
Just like Forrest Whitley was a first round bust.
I think, I think Whitley was never that high a prospect that Pearson was. Pearson was like a top 5 prospect.
Was he really?
Yeah.
Oh, great. We got another random ass pitcher that we signed. We signed Jake Wooford to a minor league deal a couple of days ago. 28 years old. Career 10-13 record with a 4.88 ERA and 219 and 2/3 innings pitched.
Who? Jake Wooster?
Wooford. Woodford. Oh, stop laughing at me.
We got the Rockies and the D-backs.
The Rockies and the D-backs. The Rockies took 2 out of 3.
Yeah, the D-backs won 14-8 on Friday, but the Rockies came back and no, the D-backs won on
Really?
Saturday 5-3, and then the D-backs, the Rockies won avoided the sweep there.
Oh, okay.
Sensatella won. Look at him. Sensatella 5 1/3 with 2 earned runs. He's getting his ERA under 7.
You think Sensatella will be staying a Rocky forever?
Yeah, who wants him? He's almost as bad as Fod.
So we optioned Jonathan Bolin to Omaha and we activated Sam Long. Sam Long's back, D-Block. Your favorite pitcher.
Why?
Why did we activate him? Because he's no longer injured?
Yeah, but come on. Get rid of him.
Aren't you happy? Michael Massey's still injured.
Yeah, not much more to say about this game here.
No. Yeah.
Gritchuk had a home run here, but yeah, this is really,
At least they avoided the sweep.
Yeah, they avoided the sweep. We got home run there by Moniak. No, yeah, home run by Moniak again. He is really enjoying being a Rocky. Mickey Moniak. Look at that. OPS almost of 800. So, yeah, he is having the career of his life, the season of his life. Finally. After being the one overall, first overall pick in 2016 for the Phillies. What a bust.
That's a first round bust.
Yeah.
Guess what? We'll get a historical future legend of Mickey Moniak.
Probably, yeah. He was such a bust, yeah.
Oh, I made the semifinals and I got swept. What? Bullshit. Bullshit. Hooray, 30 more stars. Hooray.
Mickey Moniak, yeah.
I know you don't like talking about OTP very much, but do you like the historical future legends?
No.
It confused the hell out of me.
What's that supposed to be?
Players that were supposed to be good but never panned out.
So?
So top.
So they're gonna get a card on how Spora thinks they should have been.
Not how Sporer thought they should have been.
But?
How the league thought they were gonna be.
How is he gonna determine that?
Baseball reference?
What are you talking about, baseball reference? Baseball reference gives you the actual stats, not the wishy-washy stats.
I don't know how it works. If anybody in chat knows how it works, let me know.
It's exactly how I said. How Spora thinks they should have done.
I don't think it has anything to do with Sporer.
Of course it does. He's a fucking lead card designer. What an idiotic thing to do. So Mickey Moniak is going to be the next Albert Pujols then, or what? Or the next Trout?
Why not?
Okay, whatever.
Yes, sir.
The thing that differentiates OTP to things like MLB The Show is that OTP wants to be a baseball sim, a simulation.
Define simulation.
It simulates the real world.
Okay. I'm listening. Continue.
Now, if you bring in cards that have no real basic data in the real world, what is that then? With the real Future Legends, you at least have the future. You have the talents, the ratings for those, the scout ratings for those, and can go after that. But with players who actually played, and you do have that data about them, and then make a card that has nothing to do with their data, it doesn't make it a sim anymore. It makes it a computer game, not a sim anymore.
So what's wrong with that then? I'm asking.
What's wrong with that is that it has nothing to do with a sim anymore. So this they take away the sim factor for MLB for out of the park, and then it has to compete with MLB The Show, and they can only lose to MLB The Show.
There are people that prefer this game over the show.
Never. You don't get it. This is a death nail for this game.
I'm trying to understand it, D-Block. I'm sorry. I'm stupid, okay?
You cannot put in some wishy wannabe cards for players where there's no data for it in a sim. I don't fault you for not getting that. But don't get me wrong when I'm saying that is probably the most stupidest idea they've ever had. And it shows how stupid Spora is.
Why do you always bring it up to him, though?
He's the chief card designer.
Okay, so he designs the cards. He doesn't make the decisions to include them.
Which, yeah, who does?
The people that he works for?
Which is?
OTP.
Which is?
I don't know who they are. I just know one person.
He is the chief card designer. There's nobody talking to him about the cards. He's the guy who decides that. It's an idiotic move. Now what have you done, man? Now I am really in a bad mood.
I didn't mean to upset you.
Yeah, you did.
No,
Shame on you.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to do that to you, Pookie Bear. But it's just...
Oh, God.
Sometimes you make Daddy so angry that...
I'll make you laugh again.
Ciccone had a pretty good game here for the Guardians, who won on Sunday. Actually, where were they? They won on Saturday, and they lost on Friday. So the Guardians took 2 out of 3 against the Athletics here. Ciccone had a pretty good game. 7 innings pitched, 6 hits, no earned runs. That's pretty good. 3 Ks. Sears was okay. 5 innings pitched, 3 earned runs. That's okay, but yeah. Kwan got 2 hits. Yeah, he's doing better again, right? Yeah, 360 over the last 7. He had a little downtime here, like middle of the month, but he's back on track here. Look at the guy; he was having fun. Good for him. Are you still there?
Yup.
Excuse me?
Sure am. I still am.
Speak up.
I haven't been quiet this whole time.
You are very quiet. Chat. Don't you think Minerva is very quiet?
Nah, none at all.
I heard that. We finally come to Boston, at San Francisco, and San Francisco lost on Friday, won on Saturday, and won on Sunday.
Yeah, Rafi Devers hit a home run in this series.
Good for him. I thought he would hit one, but yeah. I still don't get why the Giants are so good. Why they're winning so many games. I don't get it.
They're hitting a little bit better.
Yeah, but if you look at the team, look at the team. You just don't think that this is a good team. I don't get it.
There's a lot of players that you know the names of on this team.
Of course, I know Helliot.
Haha, so funny.
Man, you are so quiet. That's okay. I had the volume down.
That's why.
See, well, you're still quiet.
Nah, I'm not quiet. Me quiet? No, you joking. 9, 10, 11, 12. La di da da di da da. What?
Well, Giolito had a pretty good game. Well, he had 4 runs against, but only 2 earned. So yeah, gave up 2 home runs there. So that was the 2 earned runs. But
did he actually have a good game?
Yeah, 6 innings pitched, 2 earned runs. It's not that bad. Duran had a fielding error, and Gonzalez had a fielding error. So those were the other 2 runs against. I think so. Pop stars, I think so.
Why did she say that in German?
So you don't understand it.
All I have to do is copy and paste it into Google Translate.
Well, try it. Houston wins on Friday in 10 against the Angels. The Angels win 9-1 on Saturday, but lose on Sunday, the rubber match against the Astros.
My feelings are not hurt. My feelings are fine. See, D-Block's smiling, so he knew I figured it out.
Of course. Got Dubon with 2 home runs and Pena. Oh, Hoppy has a 17th. Very quiet 17th. That
has
is,
his 17th?
it's a quiet 17, I think. Not a lot of people talking about Ohapi.
He's the third. He's third in the AL catcher voting. What do you mean nobody's talking about him?
He's third in the catcher voting, but nobody's really talking about him. Everybody's talking about Kyle Raleigh. People are talking about Drake Baldwin.
I don't think anybody's talking about Drake Baldwin.
Yes, they are. As a big-time Rookie of the Year candidate.
Maybe. We'll have to see. We'll have to see.
And I mean, Ohapi is he's having 17 home runs. That's what he does. I mean, he is a home run hitter. That's it. He's not a big-time average hitter. He's more like the Suarez with his hitting, but he is a good catcher too. So that's pretty. You have a catcher that hits like a catcher, but hits home runs. So that's pretty much a big-time plus. And they got Ranifo hitting first. I don't think I've seen that. Trout has been cold, isn't he? Hasn't he? 269 over the last 7. That's okay.
That's about average from what you expect from
Yeah.
a 33-year-old Mike Trout.
Yeah.
Does he get traded?
He will never get traded.
Really?
He only gets traded
like...
if he wants to be traded.
You don't think he'll become a Yankee or a Dodger? Or a Met?
He might want to do that for that one ring, yes.
Well, this is the year. All 3 of those teams are playoff contenders.
Yeah, and if he probably, like Popstar says, he might go to Philly.
Why Philly?
Because he's from Philly.
He's from New Jersey.
He's a big-time Philly fan. Philly and Vineland, New Jersey is pretty close to Philly.
How do you know that?
Because he's basically at every Eagles game. And they always talk about that.
But if Philly wanted to go after Trout, they need to be more of a contender.
Millville. There you go. He was in high school in Millville. But he was born in Vineland.
I just don't see him as a Philly.
Why not? They don't. That's the right side there is Kepler or Castellanos.
Trout is better than both of them.
So?
Are you a Phillies fan, Popstars? No, you're a Baltimore fan.
He is Millville. He is Vineland. He is Philadelphia. That's basically the next biggest city is Philadelphia.
So you're in between Citizens Bank Park, or Citizens Bank Park, is that right? And Camden? You're in between both of them? Citizens Bank? That's the name of the Phillies stadium?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know why I was thinking of something else.
Yeah, they're very close together here these days. There, Newark.
Apparently, I'm in between AmFam Family Fieldhouse and Wrigley, so I guess that's kind of cool.
Lord, there's a king.
They're the same direction. They're the same distance, different directions from me. Is what I think it said.
There's a king of Prussia here.
Okay.
King of Prussia. There you go, Bias.
Go Bias.
Yeah, but you see, it's basically the next biggest city here from where he lives. is Philadelphia.
So you think Mike Trout will become a Philly?
Yeah.
Does that happen this year?
That's a good question.
Speaking of which, does
I
Baffle
don't
stream
think
tonight?
so. I don't think so. How long is this? How long is this contract?
I don't know.
Still signed through 2030. No, he's not going to say it. He's still earning about 40 million. No. He's not going to get traded. No. He's not going to get traded. Well, yeah, but he still could go for half a year somewhere else, and then go back to the Angels. Like the last year in his contract, get then traded, and then to a team where he could have a chance to win the title, and then sign another contract, 1 year contract with the Angels, and then retire. He could do that, but yeah. What about Washington and LA? LA wins the one on Friday, 6-5. Washington wins the one on Saturday, 7-3. And LA wins 13-7 against Washington.
Yawn.
Yeah, it is a little yawny, but Otani pitched an inning and gave up no hits, had 2 Ks. Kasparios got the win. 5 innings pitched, 3 earned runs. Garcia had 2 hits. Bell had one. Nathan Lowe. Wood had another hit. Home run was by Nathan Lowe. Home runs here from Max Muncy. Actually, 2 of them. And Otani with his 26th home run. Still having an OPS over 1,000. Otani.
He's no John Calgill, though.
Shut up.
What was that laugh?
John Cowgill. Yeah. 2 more series this whenever. We got the Royals and the Padres. Ugh, what a game yesterday. Yuck. On Friday.
Off in the ninth.
Yeah, Friday we are winning 6-5. On Saturday we lose 1-5, and then on yesterday we were up 2-0, and then we lose 3-2. 2-0 up on this Salvi home run, his 9th. Yeah, Bobby had 2 hits. Pasquale had a hit. Drew Waters had a hit, and Freddie had 2.
Mean 2 hits.
Yeah. Seth Lugo had a great game.
Yeah,
he is going to be gone.
18 in a row.
It's going to be interesting to see if they trade Lugo. That's going to be interesting.
Why? Why would they trade Lugo?
Because why not?
That's not a good enough reason.
Because you you might get a lot for him.
He's not that great.
What are you talking about?
He's nowhere near AL Cy Young contention.
I think you're underestimating Lugo a little bit here.
Oh, I am, R.I.
Yes, you are. I mean, he was number 3. Number 3 last year in this Cy Young voting.
Behind Scooball and who else?
Reagans.
Reagans was number 2?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Reagans and Lugo were 2 and 3.
Man, this has been a bad season for Reagans, huh?
Yeah. And Lugo has been awesome. 6 1/3, give up 2 hits, 1 earned run, 7 Ks. Has now an ERA under 3. He is one of the premier pitchers in the AL. What I don't get is really what happened. Ursak, we saw that home run that Cags robbed for him, and they send him still out for the next inning. That was so dumb. Why would you send him out for another inning?
League in the Heat?
You don't do that. Relief pitchers don't do well when they sit down and have to get it back up again. You just don't do that. That they're not used to that. That they sit down, basically calm down on the body, and then have to build it back up again. They're just not used to that. Vasquez had a pretty good game. 7 innings pitched, 5 hits, 2 earned runs. Had that home run to Salvi. Yeah, but on the hitting side there, Tatis, thankfully for him, of course, that hit pitch did not injure him too bad. Yeah, not a big hitting day there for them because, yeah, Lugo really shut him down. It was the bullpen again who screwed us. Like most of the time this year. The starting pitching has been awesome. The bullpen has been shitty, even though the numbers are saying something different. But yeah, they're getting their boo-boos at the most unfortunate times. This is not our year, and that's why he should be traded. I don't think we're going to make the playoffs.
We'll see.
We're still in it, yeah. We're 2.5 games, and if I'm still having hope for the Orioles, then I should have hope for the Royals. But I see more hope with the Orioles than with us. And we got, of course, the series of the weekend here with the Phillies and the Mets. At least record-wise, the series of the weekend here. Phillies win 10-2 on Friday against the Mets. Where is it? I don't see it. There it is. The Mets win 11-4 on Saturday. And the Phillies win 7-1 on Sunday.
Good series.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, goodbyes. That's true. Yeah, Phillies with a 5-run 4th inning basically deciding the game there. Bringing it in all together there. Schwarber with his 24th hit, 24th home run, and Eduardo Sosa with his 2nd. Lindor had his 16th hit. Home run here for the Mets. David Peterson had another stinker. So you are pissed. You know, normally there comes a stinker right back. Somebody's not paying attention anymore.
I am.
Where was the stinker then?
You don't like when I copy you all the time.
No, not all the time, but the stinker, that's become your shtick.
My shtick, huh?
Yeah, your stinker shtick. 4 innings pitched, 5 earned runs, 6 hits, 3 walks, 2 home runs. Yikes. Luzardo had a better game. Finally. Again. Jesus. Man, what was that? Those 2 games back to back where he was just May 31st and June 5th. He just completely lost it there. What was going on there? It's unbelievable. I mean, June 17th wasn't good, but still, it's not nowhere near what he had in those 2 games. Gave up 12 runs on May 31st and 8 runs on June 5th. And I don't get it. I don't get it. Yeah, here again, it's super outing here from Luzardo.
Good for him.
Don't you think? Don't you think? Nimmo had a great series. Look at that. Look at Brendan. 346 over the last 7. Nimmo! Find Nimmo. Yeah, Soto. He's cooling down again. Still hitting 318, but it's not as good as he was during the stretch for the last 15 games. We'll see. Let's talk again when he's at 265. Then we'll talk. OPS is almost 900 already again, so that's unfortunately good. Sneaky good. If you can sneak with that contract. Maestro, how you doing? Right when we talk about the Mets. The Mets. So he's starting to earn his contract here, huh? He is starting to earn his contract. Again, if he gets it up just a little higher here with the 265, he's really starting to really get it done. All right, Minerva, what are you gonna do now? You have to work today? Hello? Minerva? Did you fall asleep?
Nope. I'm still here.
I was asking you a question.
What was your question?
What are you doing now? Do you have to work today?
Here? No, I'm off today. Was that the last series? I didn't see you talk about the...
No, I'm here. Yeah, right.
I didn't see you talk about the that was the last series. What are you gonna do?
I'm trying to relax from the weekend, from that stupid fever.
What did you do all weekend?
I slept.
All right then, so you've already relaxed.
No, that's not relaxed because I had fever.
You had cabin fever?
Yeah, cabin fever. Yeah, exactly. I could watch that movie again.
I've never seen that movie either.
No, you don't have to. It's a terrible, shitty crap movie.
So are you just gonna raid into somebody then?
I don't think Let's see who is on there.
USN is on. Anger Unicorn is on.
What?
What do you mean? What?
Yeah, oh! No, I'm gonna treat you guys to something. She's never on when She's never on when I am on. Because, yeah, she never is. I always wanted to rate her.
Major League deal just announced. Diamondbacks signed James McCann.
Wow.
Wow.
Who cares about James McCann? So I'm gonna educate you guys with a great science channel here.
And I'm out. Bye, everybody.
No, you're not out. Give her a chance.
James, I don't watch people that you rate into. Sorry, D-Block.
It's Moohoodles.
Have a nice day, everyone. Love you all.
See you tomorrow at 9 Eastern for the next Yappin. Bye-bye.
As you mentioned, we also have the alerts. You've seen how Rubin will build this cosmic movie. We have things we're looking for, we're trying to understand things that change over time. So that particular data product will come through in the form of alerts. So overnight, our data runs really fast from the mountaintop all the way to Slack, where it gets processed. And we look at what changed in the night sky compared to how we know that the sky looks normally. It looked before when we looked at it earlier. And then every time that something changes sufficiently that we can detect it, technically at a 5 sigma level, we package that into an alert packet. So we collect the information about it, where it is, how much the brightness changed, how much the color changed, and we add postage stamps of that part of the image that scientists can use to do their science, of course, but also to trigger other facilities that can take more data about those things so we can learn about them even better. And those get distributed worldwide. That particular data product has no proprietary restriction because we need all of the scientists in the world to point their telescope to learn more about these things that we discover.
Yes.
Thanks, Fed. Mike, back to you.
He's rad. Don't cut the Black Dragon. Thanks so much for rating in. Raiders, hi, I'm Moo. I do science communication on space astrobiology. I don't want to talk over this.
Thank you all so much for
thank you for rating
this press conference today. Going off something said just a few moments ago, you even talked about the citizen science projects being starting, and you've clearly made this all very accessible to the public through your Skyview